Hey guys, it's Self916, welcome to me, Fraser, and welcome to Minecraft. But as you can see, this is obviously a new world and it's in creative, but not for long. Welcome to a jungle. It's a pretty rare area, I'll admit. Oh, cows already. Now, I'm going to be doing a challenge, oddly enough. It's called Masquerade. So, welcome to Masquerade. Now, as you may have guessed. Now I can't take that off. This is Masquerade, and this is not fun. Now, people have probably already done this more than once, but I've decided that I'm going to be doing it for, just this video. Maybe it'll only take, like, I don't know, half an hour, but I'm going to, I've set myself I've set myself a list of goals, in Minecraft to do, with this godforsaken pumpkin on my head. Now I can do Shift F5 and go into first person, but as you know, third person, and as you know, I'm not very good at that. But I might play it like this, like if it's mandatory. But I don't want to play it with like this as much. So I'll just go like that again. Now, obviously, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself because I need content, I guess, and it's a lot of fun doing stuff like this. Like I said, I need Minecraft content, and I don't really know what to do, for my other stuff. But I figured that I'd give something a try. So, welcome to Masquerade. So as you know, carved pumpkins, they don't take damage. So I can't, die and have it replaced. But, I want to make this a tiny bit more simple on myself, so instead of locking it on hard, I've put it on normal. And of course, you know, I'm not very good with, like, video game, I'm not very good with, Minecraft when I'm stuck like this. I know, I mean, if you guys want to try this challenge yourself, knock yourself out. But, as far as I know, nobody's actually done this challenge before, because it's very irritating. But it's something that I thought that you guys might enjoy watching me do, and obviously it's not going to be very exciting or very fun. But the list of things I've set myself to do is, well, it's not very long. It's only really a few things. But for those of you who don't know, for those of you who want to know, the list of things I want to do is it's right here. The first one is get diamonds, and as you may have guessed, I'm not going to get any diamonds anytime soon. Because, well, you know me. I'm terrible at finding diamonds, and diamonds are not very common. Though everyone knew that in real life. And here we go, here are some torches. The jungle is a great place to grab certain items. It's, very helpful, especially when, you end up with animals to kill for food like cows, and I've already got 1 XP level. Now, my goal is also to get a couple of advancements. None of them involve the Ender Dragon, but because, like I said before, I'm terrible with Minecraft, and oh, I forgot to craft a stone axe. If you can hear gargling, I'm sorry about that. That's just the waste disposal. But yeah. Get out of the hole. Yeah. Sound a bit weird, sorry. Saying that, get out of the hole. But yeah, I think that this is probably, probably one of the most annoying, because it's the only challenge I've actually done. And I don't know what possessed me to do this, because I'm that much of an idiot. But whatever possesses me to do this, I hope that it never possesses any of you, because this might come off as, like, easy or something like that in your eyes, but it's not easy in my eyes, because, well, I'm trying my best not to go into third person mode. Currently I'm just trying to escape the jungle. But yeah, I was never a huge fan of jungle. Ah, parrot! Hello, parrot! If you play a boombox next to them or a jukebox, start dancing. Oh, and there's a ocelot. Hello, ocelot. They only spawn deep in the jungle, so from what I can understand, I'm not going... Oh, no, never mind. Hush up your mouth, Fraser. I am going out of the jungle, not deeper into it. And it seems as though there seems to be a lot more jungle, and there's also some bamboo here, which is helpful for building structures, But currently it's becoming night, so I think I might just camp up in one of these trees. I'll start that now. Don't know why I grab those cocoa beans, maybe because they're helpful for, helpful for cookies and brown dye, though I don't know why I'd need those. And also this is the joy of jungles is that these trees make a very, helpful, like, just a first base, I guess. A very easy makeshift base. Now, I'm not exactly a, I know I'm not exactly Dream or, like, George Not Found, or as a lot of tubers call them, GOGs. But I am trying my best to, you know, make some content to make you guys happy. And when you guys are happy, that makes me happy. So, that's sort of like the whole Minecraft and YouTube system for me. Except instead of earning money when I give away money to, like what Mr. Beast does. By the way, go subscribe to Mr. Beast if you want. It's not up to me. Just saying. I'm not really a promoter, even though I'm sort of promoting already. What was that? No, I'm not going to complain. See if I can find anything here. Oh, I know what's going on. Leaves are breaking because I've cut down portions of the tree, and when you cut down portions of the tree, you're not likely to be very lucky. But of course, when things come to that, things come to the worst, this is what you gotta do. Now, I have exactly 5 goals, and the first one is obviously find diamonds, but I'm not going to be doing that today, because, well, I mean, look at it. Next one, find a nether fortress. Well, just get to the nether, it's not really find a nether fortress. Get to the nether, and the rest I'm sure you'll find out. The other few have things to do with several advancements. Wow, I have a lot of planks now, which is very helpful. What do I need to cook? I'll cook this piece of beef. I'll put the, then in the meantime, I'll cut down this tree as well. While I'm waiting for it to be cooked. I'll cut down as much of the tree as I can. It's not really that difficult, this, challenge, but, you just gotta get used to it, I guess. And, thanks for the piece of steak, and I'll plant the sapling. There you go, guys. Enjoy your new friend, it'll grow eventually. Now, I'm gonna get more food. I could probably go hunting for some mackerel. Well, even though mackerel don't exist in Minecraft, it's just cod and salmon. This is my primary way of getting food, actually, in Double Strike. But obviously, like I said before, this isn't Double Strike, this is a nightmare. Oh, I know, I can get some kelp. It's not very helpful. It's not very, like, you know, reliable, but it's helpful. It's a food source, and that's all that really matters. See if I can get any animals, because animals are the primary source of food. And there are some cows, what do you know? Hey cows, nothing personal, but I'm trying to survive. You know how it is. You guys eat grass, I can't live on grass. It makes me feel awful. I'm killing animals that have done nothing to me. I've never wronged someone who hasn't wronged me in some way. But all things considered, I'll let you survive because you have a kid. Nope. It's getting dark out. Don't need to worry about light, got plenty of torches right in my pocket, just need to craft them. Now. There we go. Now, I'm going to mine deeper and try and find iron during the night. Obviously I can't tell when the night is because, well, I don't have a clock, but that works. But man, this is irritating. I'll tell you one thing, guys and girls, digging with a pumpkin on your head isn't exactly that easy. Especially when that pumpkin has Curse of Blinding. One time I did this to one of my mates, he never forgave me for it. So, because he was on a hardcore world, he never forgave me for this, and so I'm doing it now. Sorry, James. Please forgive me. But for now, I'm just digging down. I still have my shovel. That's what the shovel was for. Digging away blocks that needed or were very helpful to have a shovel around. I can't see squat. Also, for those who don't know, I am actually going to be playing One Night at Flumpty's 3 on my channel next Horror Wednesday. So look forward to that. Hopefully that'll bring in some more viewers, and not because I want viewers and not because I want fame, but because ooh, some copper, which is absolutely useless to me, but I might grab it anyway. I'm not looking to beat the game or build beautiful structures, I'm just looking to complete the game. But, considering this gives me, wait, does it not give me XP? Smelting it might give me XP, I don't know for certain. Don't know why I wasted my durability doing that, but, I got 24 raw copper for no reason at all. That was pretty stupid of me, I'll admit. Mind you, I do stupid stuff all the time. I'll go up, and I'll make myself a new pickaxe, and if anything, if anything good comes out of having a pumpkin permanently stuck on your head, I'd say it's pretty small, the amount of help you get from it. That isn't a joke because I just put kelp in the furnace. No, that was just because the only thing that you actually get out of this is basically the thing about being. Tell you what, I'll make a smoker because it'll be faster to cook food in that. And as you can see, dried kelp goes down real quick, real easy, and it doesn't actually give you that much. But for now, I'm pretty sure that I'd say everything's good. I've got a smoker to cook food faster. I've got some copper for no reason at all. And currently I'm currently on track to try and get some certain items. There we go, some chests. Now, boy howdy, this is and guess what the worst part of all this is, guys and girls? I regret everything, and I haven't even tried it before. Also, I spawned in like the worst possible place, because jungles are really tough to get out of if you're partially blind. But hey, I'm a kid with CIP, and this can't be worse than CIP. I bet you my bottom dollar it can't be worse than CIP. Probably could, but hey. Probably phrase it's just CIP. It's not your life story, I know, but still, it's a lot worse than some people might think. So, honestly, if I were you, I would stop saying stuff like, Fraser, CIP, I think is more of a blessing. It's not. I guarantee you, from the bottom of my heart, Shuba's oath, it's not a blessing, it is a curse. Actually, it's not a blessing or a curse, it's a birth defect, but still. It's a nightmare doing this. One down. Ah! Mission success. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh! 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 10 iron. Now, that should be enough for a bit. It should be enough to make a piece of armor and a pickaxe. Of course, if I want to do the maths, and you guys don't like maths as much as I do, basically, the best stuff I can make is a pickaxe, and the best article of armor I can make with that is leggings. But, of course, more coal. You know what? I won't say no to that. Don't mind if I do. Some more coal. I'd say it's roughly becoming morning right now. I haven't really kept track of the time in Minecraft or real life. Basically, I just take time as it comes. Break that, break that, break that, break that, break that, and break that. And people might be wondering, Fraser, why aren't you going live? I'll tell you why I'm not going live, guys and girls. Because well, A, I don't really feel like it. B, I mean, there's really no point in going live when I can just do this. And C, oh my god. That isn't C, but my god, I just found an abandoned mineshaft. I gotta prepare myself before I go in there, but I am going to go in there. Jeepers creepers. Found something already. Now. Still looks a little dark out, but that might just be little baby cow, so cute. I left you with I mean, I hope it's a suitable parent, but hey, if it isn't, then my bad, my apologies. Okay, so I'll just grab this. Now, the main reason that I'm very fortunate to have found that mine shaft is because, well, first off, I can get some good loot in there. And second off, those cobwebs can serve as string, so my food problems will be over with. I can fish. I can see a cave over there. There we go, achievement, or, well, advancement. I still call them achievements. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't really care anymore. Now. Where's my, there it is. My crafting table is here. Now, I now have the capability of getting, diamonds, so I guess it's a step in the right direction. Well, when that cow grows up and becomes a big, strong adult cow, I think I might kill both of them. I feel so bad for saying that, I'm so sorry. A swamp? You know what? Thanks for the sticks. Oh my... I am on cloud freaking 9. My luck today, guys and girls. My luck. My absolute luck. What the heck? I don't even need string anymore. Heavens forbid, I've got freaking melons. God, luck is smiling on my... I don't even need to go mining, there was iron down there. I guess with every upside there's a downside. I don't really care though. Now, I found a naturally generated structure, which means I can get loot in there, and if I find diamonds in one of those chests, A, I'm going to be the luckiest guy alive, and B, well, that'll already be one task done. Considering everything, I'd say that I've got a pretty good head start though. Ouch, my ankles. I'd say my life has been pretty good today. I'd say my luck's been very my luck has been almost unending. It's very, very fortunate that I managed to get that. I think I'll also make a bucket. So with the iron I have, because then I can scoop up some water from this here. Oh, I just had to go. I'll scoop up some water from here, and then I'll shoot down that ravine. This charming area. Is this the ravine? No, that's the ravine over there. This is the bit that I was looking down before. Shoot down this ravine and grab lots of luxurious resources, and that's not going to get me anywhere in life, but it will get me somewhere in this Minecraft life. But for now, I can see some iron that I can get at if I just mine down with a shovel. There we go. Now. There we go, a piece of iron. There's a lot more iron down there. Now, I'm going to need a way to get down safely, like a water area, and that skeleton reminded me I need a very useful item called a shield. I'm sure we all know about that. They were added when tipped arrows were added, I believe. Mind you, you're not here for a lesson about Minecraft. You're here to learn. You're here to watch me play and be tormented through Minecraft. So. Wait, where's oh, I put the raw iron in there, I'm blind. I'll put some, actually, you know what, I don't need the wooden axe because I can easily make stone tools, and I'll put the wooden shovel in there as well because I can make a stone shovel. I'll stick that in there. I've got the shield, which I can put in my offhand, which is where most shit. Oh god, I look awful. I probably should have done this during Halloween, but hey. There we go. Now. You, my fine gent, if the baby cow is following you, which means you are its biological parent. Splendid. Now, there's the skeleton, and I'm gonna kill it for no particular reason except for the fact that I might be able to get an advancement, and I might be able to get a really crappy bow from it. Well, I didn't get a bow, but I got an arrow, so yay. Now. I have lots of food though, I have lots of melon. We'll eventually run out, but if I plant, I'll never run out of food, but I know that it's not the most helpful food considering I just made myself a freaking... There we go. Also, guys and girls, I'm going to do Indie Cross, mod Indie Cross, for Friday Night Funkin' if my mate gets better, because like I said before, I don't know how to upload those mods, and my mate does it like candy. Actually, that's not like the easiest analogy to pronounce it as, but how about this? He does it like lightning. There we go. He does it without a single hitch. And he's a god at Friday Night Funkin', and I don't like to gloat, obviously, but I'm very humble and very polite, and I don't like to brag. But I'm also very good at the game. Because I mean, I beat Hank with only 5 misses on F difficulty. I think it's F. It might be funked, but I'm not too sure. Like I said before, I want to be a family-friendly kind of YouTuber, and that's never easy when you're growing to be like, hey Fraser, if you're grumpy, swear, and all your problems will soon be over. But I can tell you this, parents, that is not how things work. So, if you get grumpy at a video game, which happens quite commonly for me, I'll admit, gamer rage is a big problem for me. Now, if you get angry at a video game, which, like I said before, I'll admit happens to me quite a lot, it's called gamer rage. It's nothing severe, it happens to a lot of people, so don't feel stupid or heartbroken if it happens to you. Just feel heartbroken if you end up bashing your computer about it. I broke about 4 computers in my heyday. Or because they didn't work fast enough, or I died due to a zombie, or something like that. Here we go, revealing life stories. But yeah, just switch off the game, or if you don't want to switch off the game in Minecraft, do a little bit of fishing, because that calms me down. Listen to music that you enjoy, like Born Survivor by Sherman. Love that beat. Me and my friends recently had a squaffle, and some of them called me a moron for thinking that it was natural born predator. But I'm sure if you listen to it and think of natural born predator when they say born predator, I'm sure you can see how I made the mistake. Because you know the filtering and all the monotone about the voice, it sort of just confused me a little bit. Now, where on the blue blazes am I supposed to be going? I can't see squat. Yep, I'm supposed to be going back to the cave, and oh, almost fell down this ravine. Should probably patch up some of these holes, but that doesn't really matter too much. So, I mean, I killed a skeleton. Got an arrow, which was useless. Got some good loot as well. Got some good gear. I'll put 4 coal in there. I don't know if it's too much or too little, but I won't be making anything with this 5 iron because I can only make, the only helpful thing I can think of making with that is a helmet, and I've currently got this on my head. So yeah, it won't be much help. But what I can do is I'll 7 iron. I should probably make some like good tools before I go in there. So I will make myself a chest plate. There we go. Got the advancement suit up. Now let's see how many advancements I have. Hot stuff, that should be easy enough. Enchanter, that should be simple as well. But when I acquire diamonds, and go into like the Nether, that's when things get harder for me because obviously one of the advancements I intend to get isn't that. That's going to be way too hard. Oh, look, it's that. Iron help, summon an iron golem, help defend the village. Well, I haven't found a village currently, so now. Boop. Sorry I haven't been quiet, I'm just milling everything. I'm just thinking up things. Thinking up what to do next. Now, I will make a sword to get some string from down there, because even though I probably won't be able to see very clearly, I can probably still use that string for a bow or a fishing rod to try and fish up some junk items. And maybe even some treasure items, if I'm lucky, because the junk items are actually kind of helpful. Or some of them are. Other ones aren't as helpful, but are still helpful. Like the bowl, I don't really know what you're going to do with that, but you can use it for cooking. There we go. Now. Oh, there was a creeper. That is most unpleasant. Having your attention? Hello? That snowballs on egg. I could get his attention very easily. Let's see. I got 1 string, so that's something. I'm not going to go down there and fight him and just fight blindly because, well, obviously there could be things behind me. Could be things in front. Could be a lot of things down there that I really don't want to run into. Wait, bro. Hello, mate? Is he seriously blind? Perfect. Oh, that's not too perfect. There, patch that hole up. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to playing Minecraft with a pumpkin on my head for obvious reasons. But as you all know, your poor boy here can't edit, so oh, excuse me. I can hear a zombie. As you may have noticed, I'm aha! There is something helpful over there. I'm sure you guys can see it as I can. And maybe that'll be my ticket to getting something very helpful indeed. Now, whatever is in this chest, it should be helpful, and I certainly hope it ain't... Well, it's nothing terribly helpful, but there are some melon seeds, so I don't need to waste any of my melon slices on making more melons. But there was a chest, and that chest was, you saw, something that I just wasted 3 iron to get. But, hey, I won't say no to an extra iron pickaxe. As you can see, my food isn't actually running out that quick. I thought it might run out faster. Maybe it's because it was on hard and I sprinted a lot. Problem with the mine shaft is that there's more than enough zombies out there to make you regret ever going down there. Well, thanks for those. Now, what's next? I have 2 iron pickaxes. Cocoa beans, melon seeds, water buckets, coal, arrow. I don't need that in my inventory. The string will be helpful, but I'll grab a lot more string down there because of the cobwebs, and I might even find some spiders that I'm capable of killing. That's actually what I'm afraid of, mostly. And there we go, I'm decked in iron, and I got myself a carved pumpkin. Which is absolutely useless, but the lapis lazuli could be helpful to get enchanter, which is one of the advancements that I'm intending on grabbing. Now, I also want to do some ocean exploration. Obviously, I'm not intending to beat the game, like kill the ender dragon and all that. But I will be able to make a bed, probably, and be able to die and respawn back here. So, this is like my little base now. I mean, primarily it's just a tunnel that goes downwards into a mineshaft, which I can't believe I managed to find. I swear upon my own life, this was not planned. Feels like I say that more than once. It feels like I've said that way more than enough times. More iron? More iron, more cobwebs. Right now I am like so nervous. I'm like I am creeped. I am so concerned that something's gonna creep up behind me and go bang, or something's gonna shoot me in the back of the head with an arrow. I'm really concerned. This is the first time I've probably ever gone to a mineshaft like ill-prepared, because if you know me, to any extent, I'm not grabbing that copper now, it's useless to me. Of course, just rails and stuff that isn't very helpful. for me in the long run. If there was some diamonds in there, I would have literally choked. If there was a golden apple in there, I probably also would have choked at that as well. If there was, I don't know, an even more powerful item back there, like, I don't know, a book with protection 3 or something, I probably would have, like, jumped out the window. And no, not an attempt to kill myself, to attempt to get away from whatever I was hallucinating, because I'll just tell you that much. Oh my god. Yeah, that was ill-advised. That's why you don't dig straight down, Fraser. I'm sure a lot of you are spamming in the comments right now. Trust me. If I was more prepared, I would have figured that out. But right now, I'm more concerned about the mobs. Oh, there's an undead Zed there. That's what I call zombies, obviously. Now. They probably saw me, so I'll just keep my sword out. Now I can't climb up here because I can't get through. And this is a 1 block tall zombie. Otherwise known as midgets, which I absolutely hate. The simple name for them is baby zombies, but a lot of people didn't actually... They weren't actually clarified as baby zombies when they were released, so a lot of people just called them midgets. Was that a drowned I heard? I don't know, but I do have 8 string. Is it the same night or the next night? Because, I'll tell you one thing, I can't bloody tell. I'll put that in there because I don't see any purpose for that. No, oh, no, hold on. I don't really like that, I wish you had to right-click a certain item. Now, I don't really know what the goal of this episode is, but I think I might end it off in a little bit because I'm reaching the 40-minute mark and I didn't really want any of the videos to exceed that capacity. But I've got some iron, so that's a very good start, and I've found some more gear, which is also a very good start. A terrific start to the game, and maybe even an even better start to maybe even completing this challenge without dying if by some miracle that happens. Now, I do want to get some advancements, but yeah, currently, I think I'm going to end the episode here. But anyway, guys, that was the first episode of Minecraft Challenge Masquerade. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that jazz. If you are feeling generous, why don't you this channel to your family or maybe even your friends if you're interested. And of course, like I said before, if a YouTuber asks this, then it annoys me as well. But please consider subscribing because it's 100% free. It helps out so much. You can always unsubscribe, and I'm getting so close to 100 subscribers, which is mental in my eyes. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and, I'm not doing this for fame, I'm doing this for fun, and I'm doing it for your guys' enjoyment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Deuces!